And welcome back to the St. East Center for game number 2 of the Newcastle Insurance Cup. Mike Lang, Ryan Colsaney, Jason Winchell, and way up there, Len Evans. And Ryan, this is going to be an all-Delaware affair after that first game, St. Joe's out of New York, with the sizable win over DMA. They will play the winner of this game, and I'll have the schedule right in front of you, but I think the game is, I'll find out. But anyway, this is going to be two young teams, Cesar Rodney and Wilmington Friends. Not a lot of substitutions in this game, so I've seen a little bit of Cesar Rodney. We don't know what to expect from these two teams.
Yeah, like you said, not many substitutions because there's not a lot of depth on either of these teams. But I think we're going to see a really good basketball game here, and both teams are going to come out here and fight really hard. So the
winners of the winner of this game plays tomorrow at 5:45 p.m. for the Newcastle Insurance Cup Championship. They will play St. Joe's in New York. The one who doesn't win this game, commonly called the loser, but they're not losers. They open up tomorrow, play at 9 a.m. That game not on our streaming schedule, but they will be here, so come on out and watch them. Yeah, it's a couple bucks. Come on out, support the great causes here at the Diamond State Classic. Introduce yourself to the 302 Sports Crew right here in the corner of the St. East Center. And yeah, so we're about ready to get the introductions of Friends and Cesar Rodney. Friends will be wearing the dark blue, CR in the home whites. I know that CR, you're going to be looking at Laney Ford. They're a young team. They've lost a couple girls to transfers, including Kylie Cornegay-Lucas, who is going to the University of Virginia. ACC, that's a heavy loss to suffer for any team. And Jada McCullough transferred to Caravel. She's just a sophomore, I believe, and she's really good. She is really good. So if you're looking at Lillian Ayers, number 21, Laney Ford, a senior, number 5. They kind of run the show. And then a couple of veterans on the team and 3 freshmen playing for the Riders. Another young team, Friend, just 2 seniors on that one, Katrina Nix and Alexa Vergara. So we're going to see how Friends looks for Coach Connors this season.
And they're getting ready to, Friends coming out right now. T-shirts in hand.
So we'll take a quick peek while they're doing the introductions here. Here are the starters for Friends: McCoy, Ajayla Elmore, Olivia Bolito, number 3, will start. Margot Gramiak, number 10, and we'll get that. I believe it's going to be Kayla Farley. Nope. Katrina Nix, number 20, your other starter. Talked to Coach Connors last week, and she's excited to be here. She's got a young team, and she knows it, but she was out scouting CR last week at Caravel. Here comes Cesar Rodney. Only 9 players on the roster. That's a big, big school.
Yeah.
Like 2,000 students. Friends team is 1-1, a loss to Mount Pleasant. That's a decent Mount Pleasant team. They're going to be a player in Flight B with Howard. And they beat Dickinson by a sizable margin. And today they play CR. We're going to check CR's record here in a second. Mentioned they're very young. Cesar Rodney is 1-5, and the win is a forfeit win over Polytech. So they've also lost to Cape, St. Elizabeth's, Dover, and Sussex Central. That's a tough schedule. Hamilton North's a pretty quality league this year.
Yeah, I heard that their schedule is pretty tough this year. There we go. I heard that their schedule is pretty tough this year, so.
Yeah, CR is just, you're playing with what you have, and unfortunately they just lost a few players. But that happens in this game. So we're going to have the T-shirt exchange coming up. What's going on over here? I don't know. Maybe the girl's undershirt is not the same color as her teammates. Don't know what that's all about, but poor girl had to go get changed. And she missed the T-shirt exchange. There she goes. Oh, we're all set now. So yes, it is a competition, but these girls, they're, you know, they a lot of them know each other, and it's a fun, you know, it's a fun event, and they all want to win. Everybody's here to, you know, you're not here to lose, and but you know, you got to have some fun, and it's a very sportsmanship thing going on. Now they're Caesar Rodney shirts. They're honorary riders, I guess. You want to be an honorary rider, don't you?
I think I'm all right. I'm gonna stick with the Spartan.
He's a legitimate Spartan.
Yeah. You know, I got friends watching this here, Mike. You're gonna get me in trouble.
St. Mark's. We saw the St. Mark's. I saw the St. Mark's girls. Jason was with me. He was against Upper Darby in a tough last-second loss to the Spartans, but they look good.
Yeah, man. I've been impressed. I know a couple girls on the team. They've been playing really well. It was a heartbreaker, though.
That was.
Yeah.
It definitely was. We will see the Spartans again, I'm sure. I will see them at least at some point during the season. They have played in this tournament before, but not here this year. And the St. Mark's boys team, I don't know what's gotten into them. They're scoring some points this year.
Once we got our hints, you know, we told Coach Santa we got to score more.
Great atmosphere down there at St. Mark's for those basketball games. And we are underway at this one, so let's pivot away from the Spartans. And we have a foul underneath. No, travel. So on the floor for the Quakers, we mentioned Jayla Elmore, number 2, is bringing it in. That is Margot Gramiak, number 10. Number 20 is Katrina Nix. Number 3, Olivia Belito. And the last one for you. That ball's going to stay with the Quakers. Yeah, we'll get to the last one. Anyway, for Caesar Rodney, Alexia Jordan, number 12. My favorite color combination, gold numbers on white uniforms. Lainey Ford is out there, number 5. That's number 30, Stacy Deputy. And that ball is not saved inbounds. It'll go to the Riders. Number 10 for CR, Haley Hansen. And number 21, Lillian Harris. So there you have it, your starters. And this is Jordan, Alexia Jordan up top. She's guarded by Belito. Inside they go, and that is not going to fall. Hansen with the rebound blocked. Saved in bounds, but Katrina Nix has it. Here come the Quakers. Quakers a fixture here. CR as well at the Diamond State. They play here quite a bit. Nix back to Belito. Cross court. And ball is lost in the middle. It's going to be jump ball staying with Friends.
Yeah, you just try to drive to the basket there, but just Caesar Rodney cut her off and force the jump ball.
Madison McCoy bringing the ball in. She's the 5th starter, the one I missed last time. Gets it in to Belito. And nice save there by Gramiak. She's being guarded by Ayers. Gramiak around the other side. Works it into Nix. So they're going to be working the perimeter here. CR with the height advantage, definitely. That pass was out of bounds. Turned over. Riders basketball. So
yeah, that was a good look though, trying to get it inside. Try to collapse the defense maybe a little bit, get an open jump shot.
Lainey Ford gets it to Hansen. She puts up the long 3. Will not go. Another held ball, and this will stay with CR. Riders with the about an hour-long drive up here today. Friends with the 5-minute drive. And here's Hansen. Honestly, only 3 players on the bench for CR. Long shot for Lainey Ford. Rolls around off of Hanson's hands, out of bounds. Will go to the Quakers. So 9 players on the roster, but only 3 on the bench. So they got to be careful with fouls. They do have 4 over there. Who am I missing? Oh, there it is. I don't know how I missed it. They got 4. That's a 3-point bank shot by Olivia Polito.
Excuse me. That's a good find there. Hit her in stride. Nice look at a 3-point.
Here's Ayers, gets it to Hanson. Back out, it's going to be a 3-point shot for CR. Good. That's Stacy Deputy with that one.
Same thing on that one. Hit her in stride and got a really good look at a 3-point shot there.
Nix tries to find Bolito, no good. Picked off by Ayers, and she's bumped, and it's going to be a foul on Katrina Nix.
Yeah, good pick off by number 21, Lillian Ayers, and drives down court and ends up getting fouled.
Coach Connors to the bench early, 5:17 to go. We're tied at 3. Kayla Farley, the sophomore, is in. Shot up by Jordan. She's fouled. She's going to get 2 shots. We'll see who the foul is on. I believe it's number 20. And that's 2 fouls already on Katrina Nix. So the Quakers can't afford foul trouble on Nix. She's a mainstay of that team. Free throw bounces out and out. Nix to the bench, and coming in number 50, Ava Catone. 3-3, second foul shot is up and gets the bounce for 3 Riders. Gramiak is bumped in the backcourt. And that's going to be called on Deputy. I'm sorry, Alexa Jordan. With the foul, her first, team's first. In the Newcastle Insurance Cup. Second game passed underneath by Catone. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Friends. McCoy able to knock it off a CR player. Madison McCoy gets it in. Long jumper for Farley. 3-pointer is good for Kayla Farley.
Yeah, we see some good 3-point shooting here in this game.
There's a steal. McCoy up the middle. Oh, pushes it toward Farley, but Deputy gets it, and we're coming back the other way. Stacy Deputy gets it to Hanson. She's going to put up a 3. No good, but that is a rebound for Ayers, and she's bumped out of bounds. It's going to be another foul on Friends.
Yeah, she's made a couple really good hard drives into the paint and gotten fouled on both of them.
Fouls on number 50, Ava Catone, her first, team third. And Hanson to the bench in for CR is get that number 4, Trinity Wales. 6 feet tall, so they got some height in there. Into Wales, they're going right to the height, and there's a hold on Catone. That's 2 fouls on her already.
Yeah, and that's big because those are, with her 2 fouls and Katrina Nix 2 fouls, those are a couple big girls for Friends, and that's going to hurt them inside.
Inbounds to Deputy, and here's Jordan. So they're going to set it up top. 4.5 to go first quarter. 6-4, Quakers. Glad you could join us. It's still morning, right, Ryan?
I think
11:44. Glad you could join us on this morning. And a turnover. It's going to go to Wilmington Friends. Oh. Got to get that ball to the official first, especially when it's our friend Kelly. Well, I think it's time to change classes here at St. E's. The bell just went off.
Was that the bell?
I think it was the bell.
All right, guys, gotta go home.
Gotta go. You gotta go homeroom, yeah. 3-point attempt up and will not hit anything. Riders coming back. Laney Ford gets the front of the iron. Wales with the rebound and another foul on Friends. And well, they got 5 fouls already, and we're only halfway through the first quarter. Coach Connors to the bench again. Let's see who this one is on. That is on. Well, if that's on 50, that's 3 fouls on her, but definitely 5 team fouls. Number 15 for Friends, Megan Malone checks in. So Catone already to the bench along with Nix.
Yeah, that's a lot of size sitting on the bench for Friends now because of foul trouble.
There's a rebound for Kayla Farley. And down she goes to Madison. McCoy can't get the shot to go, and the track meet's on, and a bump for Farley, another foul call. Fouls piling up for the Quakers.
Yeah, that's going to be big. They have to defend without fouling here.
They've got 2 on Farley, so I may have missed one. Maybe one I gave to Catone was on Farley, but they got 2 each on 3 players already. Kaylin Grubb waiting to come in for the Quakers. So you know Coach Connors doesn't want to lose any players here. Nice long pass. Friends can't finish, and here comes Deputy. One-on-one with Farley. Gets it in, no call, good no call there. Stacy Deputy with 5 early points. And a steal by Stacy Deputy, and she's held. And that's going to be a one-on-one already. Fouls on number 15, I believe, Megan Malone. Let's see. It is Megan Malone with the foul, her first. Team's in the penalty, and Stacy Deputy will shoot a one-on-one. So that's tough. That's going to see CR can get a lot of trips to the foul line here in the rest of this first half.
Yeah, with about 3 minutes left. Excuse me. Makes the first one there.
Yeah, she swished that one just like you.
You haven't gone to a lot of my games, have you, Mike?
Ayers rebounds the errant free throw. Laney Ford for 3, it's good. And we have a timeout for Friends. They trail 10-6. It's going to be a full timeout. And
Caesar Rodney called it. That was a Caesar Rodney.
A Caesar Rodney timeout. It is a full timeout. Ryan, why don't you tell us about Dover Federal Credit Union?
Dover Federal Credit Union. We have been serving our community since 1958 and are dedicated to helping members reach their financial goals. We are the largest credit union in the state of Delaware, serving over 47,000 members at 7 locations. Actively supporting the community in which our members live, work, and worship is vital to our focus of people helping people. Members are our priority. Excellence is our past, present, and future. Dover Federal Credit Union, local people, local decisions.
All righty, Ryan, thanks a lot. Thanks to our sponsors for making all of this possible here for 302. We will make sure we mention them all. We're here for the duration, so we got plenty of timeouts coming. So early, the story early is the 3-point shooting and the fouls.
Yeah, a bunch of fouls for Friends. They have to limit those. It's caused a couple of their inside forces to have to sit on the bench a lot. And the 3-point shooting, we've seen a lot of it today. Cesar Rodney over there had a nice 3-pointer, and it's giving them a 10-6 lead.
Breaks that press, gets it inside to Malone, but her pass is in the backcourt and out of bounds. Back to the Riders, up by 4. CR, we mentioned 1-5, but they're playing some tough competition. Cape Henlope, that's a good team, Cape. They beat Padua last week. And they also have Sussex Central in that division and Dover. So it's a tough start for the Riders, but they played St. Elizabeth's. There's another bucket for Deputy. She's got 8 points in this first quarter.
Sees Rodney pressing a little bit.
Another turnover inside. Picked up by the Riders. Wales gets it. Pass down court off the hands of Jordan and out of bounds. Back to the Quakers. They're down 6. Well, oh, and another one through the hands of a teammate out of bounds. Maybe not ready for that pass. And you mentioned the youth for the Riders. How about for the Quakers? 2 seniors on the team, Nixon, Vergara, and a couple of juniors, but they're playing some freshmen and sophomores this year, and got growing pains. Ayers back in. Hanson with the ball inside. Nice pass to Stacy Deputy. Another bucket for Deputy.
And Cesar Rodney, knowing that they kind of have a little bit of a size advantage, going inside, forcing the ball inside and getting good looks.
Malone takes it in on Wales, and she's fouled. She's going to shoot 2. Megan Malone, nice job there to draw the foul on Trinity Wales.
Yeah, went up hard and got fouled hard.
So there's a chance to cut that deficit with the clock not running, which is always a bonus if you're trailing, even early in the game as we are. Thanks for joining us. First one off the rim at the Diamond State Classic. The second year we've been streaming the games here, and it's a lot of fun. This is about my 10th year coming to the tournament, and it's always a lot of fun. Seen a lot of talent come through this gym. Swish on number 2 for Malone. So she kicks the ball out of bounds. It's going to go to, well, it's going to stay with CR. Well, you know, when the girl who was dribbling it starts running to the other end of the court, that's usually a telltale sign, but it's, oh no, they changed the call. It's going to go to Friends. Nope. Now they're going to go to White. Coach Connor says, what? And then she gets back to coaching the team. Carolyn Connors does a great job over there at Friends. She's been there a while. Inbounds pass to Deputy to Hanson. Here's Wales. Off the glass, too hard. Fight for the ball, and they're going to hug it out. It's going to go to Friends. So after this one, it's all St. Francis Healthcare Cup, but we still have the 2 Delaware teams to bring in. And it's 3/4 of the game plus another 48 seconds. Gramiak is fouled. That's going to be an offensive foul. No shots, but it's going to be a foul on number 3, Bolito, her first. Team 8th. But as you mentioned, offensive foul, no shots on that one. Inside to Wales. Off the glass, and it goes in. Nice shot for Trinity Wales. They're using that 6-foot frame of hers. Grubb looking inside. Baseline to Bolito, out to, oh, we have a travel on Gramiak, unfortunately. Did a good job moving the ball, but the turnover ends that possession. 23 seconds to go.
Yeah, Francis had a couple of turnovers in this game. And they had to learn to limit those as well.
Up top, I really said an error. She's got an open look at a 3. Won't go. Rebound, and here comes Gramiak. 10 seconds. Oh, she's got an open teammate. That's a nice pass to Bolito, and she's got that in. A great pass from Gramiak on that one. And that's going to do it for the first half. So that bucket goes to Olivia Bolito, the assist for Margaret Gramiak, and that's going to do it for quarter number 1. CR using the height and some three-point shooting gets out to a 16-9 lead. We're back for quarter number 2 on 302 Sports right after this.
Career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm.
Alrighty, we are back. We're back here at the Sandy Center. Ryan, what'd you see from CR in that first quarter?
They used their height. Knowing that they had a size advantage, especially with Catone and Nix both on the bench for Friends, they went inside the Wales a lot, and they used their size advantage to get some easy baskets.
There's a long distance going outside this time. Forward shot, no good. Rebounded by Gramiak. She played pretty well. That had a beautiful, beautiful pass at the last possession there to Bolito. And here's Farley. She's back in. And there's Nix. She's got to stay out of foul trouble. Steal, and this is Lillian Ayers up off the glass, and good for the Riders.
Yeah, that was a good fast break right there.
Lead is 18-9.
Knowing that she didn't have really anybody else back there with her, she took it herself.
Farley goes around Wales, tries to get it inside. Somebody tripped in there. I can't see who that is. But it's going to stay with the Quakers. It was Madison McCoy, number 1, in amongst the trees and keeps possession for Friends. So Nix and Farley back in, both with 2 fouls. There is Katrina Nix. And that's Bolito, got the layup at the end of quarter number 1. Jordan on Gramiak. Long distance shot, no good for the Quakers. And here come the Riders. Coach Tamika Williams in her first year as his head coach. She's been an assistant at CR for a long, long time. And we have an illegal screen from Wales. That's going to be a foul on her. Her second. We mentioned Coach Williams coached a long time with Bill Victory, he was at CR for almost 20 years, maybe 20 years. He has moved along. But his son is Frank Victory. If you can see him on the bench, he's next to the person in the yellow shirt, the B positive hero. I believe that's who that is. Outside shot for Bolito. Ooh, in and out. Can't get the shooter's roll off of the Quakers out of bounds. Coming back this way.
Yeah, we saw that a lot in the last game. Shooters just not getting the roll into the basket.
Here come the Riders looking for Hanson, but led her just a little too much. That ball would have rolled across Broome Street if the walls weren't there. Substitution in for the Quakers is Ajala Elmore, number 2, back in. She will take over. Gramiak's going to get a rest. Margaret Gramiak played well in the first quarter and into the second. Just a freshman. Elmore up to Farley, inside to Nix. Can't get it to fall. Ball's out of bounds. Coming back this way. CR in the white going right to left. And here is Deputy trapped. And, ooh, well, the 2 Quakers collided. They seem to be okay, which is good news. Deputy with a 3, heaves it up there. Rebounded by Laney Ford, rounded in. Laney Ford is Laney on the spot for that one. Farley dribbles into a double team, and we have a timeout for the Quakers. And it's going to be a full timeout for Coach Connors. So while we have a second here, let me tell you about Unique Image. Unique Image is a full-service custom product company offering everything from apparel to promotional products that actually drive results to graphic design and vehicle wraps, plus so much more. Visit us on the web at uniqueimage.org or stop by our showroom conveniently located in the Mill Creek Shopping Center at the intersection of Kirkwood Highway and Limestone Road. Unique Image. You envision, we create. We thank Unique Image. They've been with us for a while here with 302 and get the 302 swag right here. Unique Image. Ryan picked up a 302 hat today.
I did.
Yeah, I've been trying to get you that for a while, man. I think you deserve that.
Yeah, waiting for a sweatshirt though.
Yeah, I think we gotta talk to the boss man. We're gonna hook you up. We'll steal one of his sweatshirts.
Yeah. I'll grab one from one of these days.
You know, I was here. I forget where I was today. Somebody goes, "I love your sweatshirt." And this 302 logo.
Mm-hmm.
No matter where you can walk into the Wawa or you walk into you go into a game or wherever you are, everybody knows the logo. There's a pass inside to Malone. Kicks it out to Farley, and she's fouled by Hanson. So Haley Hanson picks up her first foul. Fourth team foul for the Riders. Ball will be played underneath by McCoy. Trying to find an open teammate. She gets it to Elmore. Drives baseline. Nice pass underneath. This can be a foul. McCoy's going to shoot. We'll see who the foul's on. I believe it is Haley Hanson. Two quick ones for her.
Yeah, Friends have been trying to do that all game, trying to get the ball inside a little bit, maybe draw a foul or make a basket in there. And as we see, McCoy draws a foul going to the free throw line.
So Haley Hanson is going to take a seat after those two quick fouls, and Lillian Ayers is back in. One thing, there's only 9 players in the team. You're going to get plenty of PT. Second shot is up, and this one's good. (20-10). Right, 20-10. Deputy inside, can't get that to go. She had a big first quarter. She's looking for the foul call, is not going to get it.
Yeah, that's great defense by Farley, keeping her hands up, not letting herself get another foul.
Almost a steal underneath. Oh, nice dish to McCoy, and she's fouled. She'll shoot again. Farley did a great job finding McCoy open underneath, and that foul's going to be on Laney Ford, number 5. That is her first, team 6, but 2 shots again for McCoy. And she looks to cut into this lead. It's 20-10. Caesar Rodney, we got 5:06 to go in quarter number 2. Newcastle Insurance Cup, first one up and good. Mike Lang, Ryan Colsani, Jason Winch, Len Evans, and you. And thanks for joining us this morning. Good crowd on hand for the morning session. Now 20-11. And 12 is a nice free throw form there for Madison McCoy. And here is Kylie Comstock, number 3, is in for CR. Turnover, this is Farley, drives the middle. Looks inside for Gramiak, and we have a
jump ball going white.
It is a jump ball, okay. That ball's off of Jordan. That inbounds pass hopped up, caught her right in the noggin, and she's fine. It's going to stay with CR. They're switching over to Friends. I thought it was the right call.
Yeah, and the last possession over there for Caesar Rodney. That was a great steal by Gramiak, forcing that turnover.
McCoy to bring it in. She scored the last 3 points for the Quakers on free throws. Gets it to number 10, Gramiak. Won't go in, but no bounce, no friendly rim there. Rebound by Madison McCoy.
And she puts it right back up and in.
Almost a steal by Gramiak, and it is taken by the Quakers in a foul. Foul called on, it's be a shooting foul. It's a 1-on-1 on number 3, Kylie Comstock. So who's going to the line? It'll be number 12, Kaylin Grubb, shooting a 1-on-1. But first we're going to have a timeout for Cesar Rodney, 30-second timeout as the Quakers making a little bit of a run here. They had trailed, I think, 20-9 at one point. I think it's now 5 straight for the Quakers.
Yeah, and that's big to cut into that 20-point lead or 11-point lead that that Cesar Rodney had.
It was 16-9 at the end of one. First 4 points of this quarter went to the Riders as they threatened to blow this game wide open. But this will come back here by the Quakers, not giving up, and you wouldn't expect them to, as Madison McCoy with all 5 points during this run.
Yeah, that's a great job of just clawing back in, taking little chunks out of the lead, and getting themselves right back in the game here.
So Grubb is on the line. First one is up and good. She'll get another.
Yeah, another thing that's really helped Friends cut into this lead is their foul shooting. They've been very good from the line today.
And we have a violation. Shot missed, but it's just going to go to CR. With the 5-point lead now, 20-15, 4:29 to go, quarter number 2. The Diamond State Classic underway. Game number 2 today of 6 that you will see, plus the opening ceremonies. Always a highlight here. Inside Trinity Wales, foul on the floor. She's shooting a 1-on-1. Foul number 1, McCoy. Her first. Team's in the penalty. So we'll get a 1-on-1 here for Trinity Wales.
Yeah, that's smart basketball by Wales, knowing that she had the mismatch to go right at it.
And that caught just the tiniest bit of net, but no rim, so it's going to be an inbounds for the Quakers. And here's Gramiak guarded by Laney Ford. Nice job getting by through the break, or through the press rather. And the shot up and in by Kaylin Grubb going baseline. Nice bank shot there off the glass. So great job breaking the press. And then Grubb finishing. Ayers drives the right side. McCoy all over her. But what a nice job by Lillian Ayers to get around that.
That was a tough shot.
Ends that run for Friends at 8 points. Inside is Gramiak. It won't go. Trinity Wells rips down the rebound, and here come the Quakers. This is Alexi Jordan. Up top, oh. Trinity Wells a little frustrated out there, Ryan. The play's not running as it's designed to go, and a steal by Gramiak all alone. Up and in for Margot Gramiak for first points, but she's played pretty well today.
Yeah, she's played really good defense as well. Taking a couple steals, forcing a couple turnovers by Cesar Rodney.
The lead is just 3 after it was 11 at one point. 10-2 run here for the Quakers. All nice dish inside to Deputy. It's up, won't go, but Stacy Deputy's going to have a chance to get her first points of this quarter. So the foul on Friends will be on number 12, Kaylin Grubb. Her first, and Stacy Deputy's going to have 2 shots.
Yeah, she did a good job cutting into a lane there and then being ready for the pass.
First shot up and good. It's all quiet here in the gym. And she gets the roll on that one. So a pair for Deputy. 24-19, 2:50 left on the clock. Nice find of Gramiak. Dishes to Malone, up and in. Good passing there from Friends.
Yeah, they've been making a couple, or really good passes today.
Getting inside with the smaller people, my people, as I like to call them. Deputy goes left hand around, no good. Rebound by Farley, and she's fouled, and I had that ball. So Kayla Farley will be shooting a one-on-one.
Yeah, that was another great job by Farley on the defensive end as well. Just having her hands up, not fouling.
And Ryan, 3 fouls now on Trinity Wales.
Yeah, that's big for Caesar Rodney. She's a big size advantage inside for them.
She is on the bench. And into the game, number 42. You guessed it. We don't have a 42. We'll fix that at halftime. I'm sure it's one of the other players here. So Laney Ford up top. 24, 21. There's a foul. It's going to be a 2-shot foul on Gramiak, her first. So going to the line will be Alexia Ford. I'm sorry, Alexia Jordan. She'll shoot 2. Her team has the 3-point lead. 2:03 to go in the first half. Shot up and does not go. Jordan's second one also off the glass. Rebounded by Malone. So Friends does a good job getting to the glass. Doing a good job with their passes, getting underneath. Look at that. As I say that, a foul on Ayers. They find Malone underneath, and the shot is blocked, but she's fouled. Lillian Ayers with her first foul.
Yeah, Friends has been doing a great job of passing inside, making good, hard, crisp passes inside, and drawing fouls.
So this is Megan Malone, 3 points so far today. Kayla Farley's ready to rebound that ball and put it back in. Now look at it, she's getting cheers from her teammates over there. And that one is good for Malone. Good game, 24-22. Steal by Gramiak, takes it to the hoop. And we have a charge on Margot Gramiak, her second. But what a nice play defensively there.
Yeah, she made a lot of really good defensive plays today.
Full court press remains on. Jordan gets it to Lillian Ayers. Takes it into the lane. Shot no good, and Malone's got it. I don't travel. A little bit of disagreement.
I was going to say, fans do not
from the
look
peanut
happy
gallery.
with that. Yeah.
See some heads shaking over there. I'm not the referee, and I don't think I'd want to be. Lillian Ayers goes inside. Friends has all the bodies underneath. Oh! Now they do save it in, but it's stolen by Laney Ford. And looks like the Quakers are going to get it back. So the fortunate, just a bad pass, and we have a foul on the floor. It'll be a 2-shot foul. So a little
back and forth.
And forth. Some poor ball handling in there, but that foul will go against Grubb, her second. And this will be Alexia Jordan back on the line for 2 more. First shot up. Thought she might get that bounce, did not.
Yeah, a lot of shooters today have not been getting that bounce.
No, I think maybe they put some stuff on the rim yesterday when they're preparing for this to have a ball bounce other ways. See that? All right, 24-22, $1:19 to go in this quarter. And underneath, nice pass to Gramiak from McCoy. Unbelievable pass, and we're all tied up at 24.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass by McCoy.
And a timeout, I believe, has been called by Coach Williams. Let's see what the call is. The Friends fans, and they they should be happy, Ryan. The comeback is complete, 24-24.
Yeah, they've clawed away at this lead that Cesar Rodney had, the 11-point lead at the end of the quarter, I believe. And they have just clawed back, fought their way back in this game, and they tied it up here.
Some great passing today by a lot of the Quakers, and Madison McCoy is showing some great passing. Gramiak, who scored that bucket, also making some nice passes. And I'm surprised, not surprised, I'm just impressed by the Quakers' ability to get underneath over and over and over again. They're not shooting from the outside. Everything's coming from underneath, and they're beating the bigger riders underneath.
Yeah, they've just made some really amazing passes inside. Their guards are making plays, and that's what you ask of a guard.
So we have 1:07 to go before halftime here at the St. East Center. Love this building. I spent a lot of time here during the Diamond State and not during the Diamond State, and we're in this building quite a bit. But it's a fun place to watch an event. Here comes, oh, that's a bump foul on number 22, Alexa Vergara. Coach Connor's using this as a teaching moment. That's not the foul you want. So that's going to send Jordan back to the line for 2 more.
Yeah, you want to have a little chip shot foul there.
That one is in for Jordan to lead back to the Riders. It's 25-24. Late second quarter. If you're friends, you got to be pretty encouraged by what you've seen in this quarter. Second one is up. That is also good. So the lead is 2. Here come the Quakers. McCoy to Vergara. Not Vergara, I'm sorry. That was Comstock. I'm sorry. Kaylin Grubb. I got my teams wrong. A foul. Or making a long walk.
I don't know what he called the foul on.
Not sure. But it looks like it was on number 15, Megan Malone. And this is Lillian Ayers taking the shot, and that's good.
Yeah, Friends has been in foul trouble a lot in this game already. You see it's coming back to bite him here a little bit.
27-24. Look out behind you. Alexia Jordan, nice job by Gramiak to sense that defender coming up behind her. Gets it over to Grubb, back to Gramiak. Almost stolen inside, and it is stolen by Ayers, and here come the Riders. Ball bounces off her forehead, but she gets a nice dish to Deputy up and in. Stacy Deputy with 2 more on a nice play by Ayers.
Yeah, good response by Cesar Rodney. Not backing down, going right at him.
Grubb dribbles by a couple defenders, but loses possession. That's going to stay with the Quakers. 19.3 to go. They trail by 5 quick points for CR after French tied it up. Three-pointer for Farley. Can't get it to go. She saves it in bounds. Back to Farley. Oh, nice play to Malone. Her shot was off the rim. 8 seconds. And looking for Lainey Ford. Too long for her, and the ball's coming right at us. So 3.5 seconds for the Quakers to try to make something happen here. They trail 29-24. Here's the inbounds. Gramiak. That's a smart play. Lets it bounce a few times. Puts up a half-court shot. Off the glass, and that's going to do it for half number 1. So at the end of 2 quarters of play, it's Cesar Rodney 29, Wilmington Friends 24. You're watching Newcastle Insurance Cup action at the Diamond State Classic. Ryan and I and Jason Lem will be back in a couple minutes with second half action. Stay with us.
All right, and we're back here at St. E's Diamond State Classic here. Action picking up. And it's right there to Alexia Jordan with the bucket there.
Wow, they started quick, huh? So Jordan makes it 31-24. She gets a steal, Ryan, right back at it. She'll be at the line again.
Very active hands on defense.
Got to be quick with your ham sandwich around here.
See Jordan going to the line for a couple.
The foul was on Grubb, her third. So back to the foul problems here. That one's up and good.
Yeah, the foul problem started a little bit early for Friends.
Both shots up and good. Speaking of good, got a chance to get some lunch. That was good. In fact, some of it's still sitting right here. I don't know what happened to the halftime break. Got a little short, it seemed like. That was an ill-advised cross-court attempt there, stolen by Lillian Harris. I'm sorry. Gotta get my numbers back in my head.
Yeah, then Gramiak steals it right back for Friends.
Farley. Oh, she's and Stacy Deputy wants to know what she did.
Well, I'm gonna say that she fouled her, Mike.
That's only her first foul, one on each team now in the third quarter. 7:05 to go, and that tie game at 24-24, no longer a tie game. CR up by 9. That inbounds pass stolen by Ayers, and she's on the run. Takes it all the way, tries to get it to Wales, and does, and that shot won't go in. Trinity Wales, 3 fouls. Got to be careful on the defensive end. I'd take it right at her. You know, if you're Friends.
Yeah.
They went down the middle a lot in that first half. There's a whistle, timeout for the Quakers. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. So she must have seen something she didn't like. So we see some of the other teams coming in, getting ready for the next game, Ryan. The next game would be Reynoldsburg High School out of Ohio and Elizabeth Seton from, I think they're in Maryland, but they play in the Washington, D.C. area.
Looking forward
30-second timeout.
Looking forward to it. Seems like it's going to be a good game.
Reynoldsburg wearing purple. We had a lot of purple last year. The Purple Roses. Pickerington Central was purple. And there was another purple team out of one of the California teams was purple. So we had a lot of purple.
Ooh.
There is Grubb down the right side. Double team, gets it into McCoy. That pass knocked out of bounds by the Riders. It'll stay with the Quakers. Excuse me. 6.5 to go, third quarter. 9-point lead for CR.
See if Friends can do what they did in the first half. Kind of pass the ball inside.
Grubb with a 3-point attempt. Won't go Deputy, uses her height, gets to that one. Nice outlet pass to Ayers, and she's up and in. Lillian Ayers. 2 points. Lead is back to 11 where it was at 22-9. So Friends has another hill to climb. Gramiak gets it to Megan Malone, and that's going to be actually 4 on Trinity Wells. So that's a big foul for CR.
Yeah, it's been a mainstay in the paint for them this whole game. It's going to be big if she gets any more fouls there.
Yeah, McCoy gets it in. Stolen, however, by the Riders. And that's Laney Ford ahead to Jordan. That's twice I've done that. Malone with the rebound. Don't let me do that anymore.
I'll try not to. I'll hit you next time.
Laney Ford, Alexa Jordan. I got it. Farley inside to Malone. Nice dish. And that is McCoy can't finish. And Trinity Wells does a great job keeping that in bounds. Here's Stacy Deputy looking for Ayers. Plays it up off the hip and can't get it to go. We're running back this way. Here come the Quakers in the dark blue. And a carry on the ball.
Yeah, we heard a lot of whistles today, Mike.
Olivia Bolito is in for the Quakers. She had the 3-point shot early in the game. And then the bucket right at the end of the first quarter on that great pass from Gramiak. So here's Alexa Jordan. Drives right side into between 3 Quakers up. Can't get it to go, but what a nice play by Jordan to find the lane and zip right through. Here's Farley. Inside to Malone, dishes to Bolito with the 12-footer. Won't go, but a rebound and jump ball. Nope, blue ball. We have a foul on Lainey Ford, I believe, number 5. She's called over the back. Her second, team's third. 5:02 to go. Quarter number 3. McCoy looking for a teammate. And she's got, almost, it is picked off by Ford, and she's looking for number 20.
Unidentified player.
An unidentified player, number 20. There's McCoy. She's open underneath, blocked by Lainey Ford. And she picks up the loose ball and going the other way. And a foul on Farley. I believe that is going to be 3, Michaela Farley. McCoy getting a breather. Margot Gramiak played well today. Is back in for Friends. Shot up by Jordan off the side of the rim, and here comes Friends. Gramiak running it up. Gets it to Bolito, but it's knocked out of bounds. I believe it's going to stay this way, and is.
And they're saying that Jordan might have got her hand on there, tipped it out.
Elmore gets it to Bolito. Shot is offline. Deputy almost has her pocket picked. It's going to stay with White. Nice shot there by and the foul. We don't have a number 20 in the roster. And the only rider who didn't play in the first half was Manaya Cropper, number 25. Completes the 3-point play. It's now 38-24. Biggest lead of the game for CR. And a timeout for Friends. This is going to be a 60-second timeout, as things have not gotten started the way they wanted to. We're going to take a quick break back at the Saney Center right after this.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 homebuyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time homebuyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 homebuyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs.
And we're back here at the St. East Center. Mike went to go grab those names for us. Been a good game here. It's 38-24. Caesar Rodney with 3:30 left to go.
What a miss. That ball's the CR. Breaking news. Number 20 is Giselle Baker. Number 42 is Tari Bell, T-A-R-I. I believe is I could spell that Bell. So they added a few names to the roster, but they still only have 4 players on the bench. That ball off of the fingers of Lillian Ayers and out of bounds. Speaking of Giselle, did you see my gazelle-like moves across that court to get those numbers?
They were enchanting, Mike.
No,
they were enchanting.
I pulled some muscles on the way over. There's a shot up on Malone. It's up and good, and they're on the board. In the third quarter, Megan Malone, much-needed bucket for the Quakers. But here comes CR. Jordan from the outside will not go, but the rebound for Baker, and she's fouled, I believe, on the floor.
Yeah, we'll be on the floor there. Possession going to CR.
Fouls on Malone, her 4th. And that's 4 on the Quakers in the quarter.
That shot looked like it might have got tipped there by Farley.
Farley can't handle the pass. It's out of bounds. It's going to stay with Friends. Off of Deputy's fingers, and now in for the Quakers. Katrina Nix is one of them. Margot Gramiak also in. Let's see how many players they have out there. There goes Elmore to the bench, so we don't have 6 players out there. And inbound to Farley. She's blocked by Deputies. Had a strong game. Here comes Ayers. Drives the middle and foul on the floor. Number 1, says Kelly Callahan. It's Madison McCoy. 5th team foul on Friends.
Yeah, and that's McCoy's 2nd foul of the game.
And we have another foul. A reach on, this is on Farley. I believe that is her 4th. It is Kayla Farley, foul number 4. So you got to be really careful out there. 6 team fouls on Friends. And Elmore right off the bench just got there. And she's back. Here's McCoy. Gets it to Gramiak. Into the middle. Here's Farley driving the outside. CR doing a good job of sealing up that middle, not letting them in inside. Looks like a little 2-3 zone, Ryan, closing up that underneath.
Yeah.
They got beat there a lot in the first half. You see Nix, nothing there for Nix. They got to go outside with Farley off the back rim.
Yeah, Friends trying to pass through that zone. Maybe need a little more penetration to get somebody open.
A nice block by McCoy. Ball's off of Jordan, out of bounds. Hanson back in for the Riders, and Elmore is in for Friends. 1:14 to go. We're just going to get Kayla Farley out. Coach Connors is going to need her down the stretch.
Yeah, she's played some really good minutes so far in this game. Been making a really big difference, keeping Friends in it.
Elmore, foul line extended right, back out to Gramiak. And there's Grubb. Nix from the foul line, can't get it, and that is rebounded by Jordan. Another strong game for the Riders. Baker up top to Jordan. She drives the lane, finds a hole, can't get it to go. Deputy with the rebound, and Stacy Deputy scores. 40-26. Nice play by Deputy to stick with that one. That's a telegraph pass and almost stolen by Jordan.
Yeah, and that's going to go CR's way after it bounces off of McCoy there. That's good defense by CR. Forcing Friends to make some inadvertent passes.
Bolito returns for the Quakers, as does Laney Ford of Caesar Rodney. Winner will take on St. Joe's out of New York tomorrow afternoon. Nice play by Lillian Ayers to go baseline on that one.
Yeah, that was a good, strong drive to the basket. Under control makes the layup.
So Friends had this tied at 24-24, 18-2 run since then for Caesar Rodney. Jumper up, looks so short it is. Oh, follows run shot, Elmore can't get it to go, but that's gonna do it for the third quarter. So big quarter for Caesar Rodney. They lead at 42-26. We're back with fourth quarter action after this on 302 Sports.
Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part.
All right, we're back here at the St. East Center, Diamond State Classic. CR's up 42-26 on Wilmington Friends here. We've seen a really good game. Caesar Rodney dominating the paint a little bit here. Here's Margot Gramiak pass over there. And a three ball by Elijah Elmore. Really nice shot there for Elmore.
Absolutely. Nice play there by Laney Ford. Sorry. Taking some care of business here with John Gretchen. He's a boss man, so.
Yeah, that's true. We thank him very much for allowing us to come out here and do what we do. See, that's Laney Ford. Yeah, Laney Ford on the line here. She makes the first one.
Deputy wanted that foul call. You can tell from here. CR so quick.
Yeah, they've gotten their hands on a lot of passes too. And stopping the basketball on the defensive end as well.
Into Malone. Dangerous pass, but picked up by Elmore. Had Madison McCoy can't get it to go, and there's that Lillian Ayers. Played a strong game, Ayers. Not a lot of points, but she's been all over the place. It's that left-handed shot up, won't go. It's going to be a two-shot foul.
Yeah, that's
foul,
really,
so number two.
That's really good control by Ayers there. Realizing that she has to stop her momentum a little bit just so that she can get that shot off, get that foul call, go to the line. 9
points today for Lillian Ayers, the junior. Now she's in the double digits.
Making that first one there.
Rebounded by Haley Hansen. Out of bounds. It looks like it's going to stay with the Riders. So some positives here for Coach Williams and the Riders. It's been a tough early going for them. Into Ford. She gets it back from Deputy. She's playing catch a Deputy. Three-point attempt for Stacy Deputy.
And she swishes it. That's a really nice shot there.
Beautiful. Lefty. Swish.
Good old southpaw.
Yeah. Gotta say that 'cause my wife's a lefty. But I don't know if she can shoot a three-pointer. Up off the glass. No. Rebounded. On rebound for McCoy. Down she goes. Ripped away by Nix, and I believe Deputy's going to get a call for the foul here. It is Stacy Deputy, just her second foul today. And only 4.5 so far for CR.
Yeah, they've managed to play really good defense without fouling. That's really helped them propel to this lead.
Inbound to Grubb, puts up a three-pointer. No good, but Nix is there for the rebound. She's got to get out of that lane. And there's the 3-second call.
Yep, in there for just a little bit too long.
Press for the Quakers. Giselle Baker gets it out of there. She gets the ball back inside to Hanson, poked away from her. And Nix gets the ball. Here's Ossining, New York.
Yeah, that's good defense by Gramiak there, poking that ball away.
So we just had the Ossining team walk by us. They will play later today. The Pride, the Ossining Pride. Three-point attempt off the front of the rim, and running the other way is Giselle Baker, but she runs into too much traffic, and Friends comes away with it. 5:50 to go, 47-29. Cesar Rodney with the lead. Elmore into Nix. She puts up a 15-footer, will not go. Laney Ford gets the rebound. She's double-teamed, in a little bit of trouble. Ball's out of bounds, stays with the Riders.
Yeah, it was good. That was a smart double team there by Friends, knowing that she was kind of trapped in that low corner there, forcing a turnover.
Maybe a timeout by the Quakers here. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. You know what that gives us enough time to do?
What, Mike?
Tell you about Brian's Loans. That's what.
I knew
Whether you are planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, when you buying a home, Ryan, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I am DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help with those less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and also have been, so call 302-563-5599 or visit briansloans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to home ownership. Brian's Loans, another great 302 Sports sponsor. Thank you very much, Brian's Loans. All righty, 5:38 to go. Deputy going to bring that ball in. And outlet to Hanson. She's got a half step on Farley. If Farley fouled her, she's done, but manages to avoid the foul there. Ball rolls out of bounds and will go to the Quakers.
Oh, there's the purple, Mike, that you were talking about.
I love the purple. Reynoldsburg, Ohio. Our next game, the Raiders. Grubb with a three-pointer, too hard. And Ford wins that battle, but it's picked off by Elmore.
Oh, yeah, that was a good way to track down the ball by Elmore there.
Three-point attempt. No good for Friends, and here goes Haley Hansen. 2-on-1. Oh, nice dish to Ayers. What an assist for Haley Hansen.
That's a perfect way to run the fast break. Draw the defender in and then pass to your open teammate for a nice layup.
Here's Farley. Drives baseline on Ford. Dishes the Knicks up. That won't go. And here come the Riders again. There's Ayers to Hansen this time. We're going the other way. Baseline pass. Stacy Deputy, nice job keeping that alive. As we reach the halfway point nearly of quarter number 4. Hansen, oh, that was a nice idea. However, a few too many steps.
Just a little bit. You're right, that was the right idea.
Merry Christmas. Our old friend Emily Grugan in the house. There's the three-point shot for Elmore. Caught by Ayers. She's running. trying to find a teammate inside, gets the ball back. Short, but oh, here comes Friends. This is Grubb. Gets it to Malone. Too many defenders in front of her, and Elmore's going to set it up. Gramiak baseline. Oh, Deputy just too tall. And not much you can do about that.
Yeah, just trying to get the pass over the top there, but Caesar Rodney just a little bit too tall. Got their hands on it.
Outside to Gramiak. And Friends looking for an open space, but CR tighten up that D in the second half. Here goes Jordan, marked by Gramiak, but she finds, not sure who that is. Laney Ford looks like inside. It is. Oh, wide open, and shot won't go for Kylie Comstock. We're coming back the other way. So Friends made the big run in the second quarter, and their offense has cooled off since.
Yeah, they haven't been able to get it inside like they did in the first half there.
Laney Ford brings it back up top. No hurry for the Riders. They have the 20-point lead. They will be playing St. Joe's tomorrow. Friends opens the day tomorrow. Early rising for Friends as they get DMA at, I believe, 9 o'clock. Shot is up, no good. Nice rebound by Farley, can't get it to go. And Laney Ford keeps it in. We're going back the other way. See, Reynoldsburg is ready to take the floor. They are next. Malone runs over Comstock, and the charge is called. And I believe, Ryan, Megan Malone's day has just come to an end.
Yes, it has. Maybe not. She's still out there.
There it is. Yep. Took a second. They did get it up there. So 5 fouls from Malone. She finishes with 3, 4, 6 points today for the Quakers. Almost a steal. It's going to be off of CR. I believe it's going to be Friends. No, it's going to stay with CR. What do I know? But I don't referee here these games.
I don't know, Mike. I was with you on that one. I thought maybe it was going Friends away.
And a foul on Gramiak.
Yeah, we heard a lot of whistles in this game.
It's a 2-shot foul. The double bonus in effect. So at the line will be Alexia Jordan.
Yeah, and that's 4 fouls now for Margot Gramiak.
She gets the friendly roll on that one there. It's 8 points today for Jordan. Ryan, we got to think of a player of the game.
Yeah.
Second one rolls off the back of a player's head. There's an offensive rebound for the Quakers. Comstock into the corner. She's got Vitone on her, and ball's out of bounds. We got to think of the Hadley Group player of the game. We will bring that to you sometime in the last minute of the game. Ron and I seem to be in agreement here on this one. Baker loses it. Here comes McCoy. She dishes to Elmore. Back to McCoy, a little give and go. It goes. Madison McCoy with the bucket after 4 bounces on the rim.
Gets the friendly bounce there.
Foul on Ava Catone.
And they'll be walking down the chute too.
We're walking. Yes, indeed, we're walking. So this is Ford at the line. She's going to take 2 free throws. She had 1 for 2 so far from the line today. That one is up and count.
Yep, make it 2 for 3 now.
So Friends found some success for a little stretch in the second, but that was about it. 10 points today now for Ford.
Yeah, Ford's had a really nice game tonight. Or today, I'm sorry.
It's hard to believe. It's only, I don't know what time it is. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Uh-oh, we have another injury. And ball's out of bounds, and we're going to have a whistle. Unfortunately, Coach Connors and Coach Campert out there with the trainer. And I believe that is Elmore. Ajala Elmore, number 2, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like she maybe turned an ankle or something, unfortunately.
I think it's her knee, Mike.
A knee, that's not good.
Yeah. Yeah, another injury in the first game as well. Never want to see injuries happen.
So coming up, separate stream, as you mentioned, St. Francis Healthcare Cup. It's going to be Reynoldsburg, Ohio. They're in the white, purple, and gold. Looking sweet over there, huh? How about those unis? And Elizabeth Seton in the garnet, or scarlet. I don't know which color they called it. Scarlet, white, and gold. The Kansas City Chiefs colors. And we'll have it for you.
Yep.
At the Diamond State Classic.
You know,
This is the national bracket.
I've never seen purple on a basketball team.
You should have been here last year.
I mean, I guess I should have.
One of the teams was St. Rose's. Their nickname is the Purple Roses.
Oh.
They'd actually been here, what, 3 years in a row? 4? Something like that. They played here several years in a row.
And you see Elmore off the court there. She's all right.
Alrighty, so Elmore is that right leg is bothering her. I hope she's all right. Comstock to Baker. And they're just they may run the clock out here if they can hold it for a minute and 5 seconds. Back to Comstock. Had a long 3 if she wanted it, but there's no reason. Baker puts up a long 2 ball. Oh, they're going to give her 3. Giselle Baker with a 3.
Just cementing this lead.
55-31. Runner no good. And Wales gets the rebound. We have a whistle. It's going to be a foul, I believe, on Grubb. If it is, it's her 4th. There's a pretty unhappy fella up top there. Ryan, why don't you tell us who the Hadley Real Estate Group player of the game is?
We're going to go with Lillian Ayers.
10 points today, but they have very balanced scoring. Stacy Deputy was on fire in first half, but Ayers consistent the whole game.
Yeah, she had a lot of defensive plays as well. There were a couple there where she caused 2 turnovers and then brought them back for fast break points. She's had a really, really nice game.
So Lillian Ayers, congratulations to the Hadley Real Estate player of the game. 30 seconds ago, CR gets the rebound. Comstock shot is short, and she gets her own rebound, but saved in. Oh, Comstock gets it back, and Grubb finally comes up with it. That was like a little whoop, 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 whoop. Grubb runs the entire floor, can't get the shot to fall. And there's Nix. 3-point attempt up, no good. Rebounded by Bell. And 3-2, that's going to do it. They're going to dribble it out. And this one is all over. So tomorrow we're going to have Cesar Rodney and St. Joe's in the afternoon. The opening game is going to be Friends and DMA in the Newcastle Insurance Cup. And thanks for joining Ryan Colasanti and Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Len Evans. We're back in about 20 minutes or so with the first game from the national bracket. Thanks for joining us. We're back with more on 302 Sports.